Hey plant fam, welcome back to The Sprout. Today we're talking about one of the most colorful and striking houseplants you can own, Guzmania. Those bright star-shaped flowers in red, orange, yellow, or purple that last for months. The thick, strappy green leaves forming a perfect rosette. This plant looks like it belongs in a tropical paradise. And the best part? It's surprisingly easy to grow. But here's the thing. Guzmania is different from most houseplants. It's a bromeliad, which means it has a unique watering method. You don't just water the soil, you water the central cup. And here's the big secret. After it flowers, the mother plant slowly dies. But don't worry, she leaves behind babies. In this video, I'll teach you everything you need to know. Light, watering, humidity, soil, temperature, fertilizing, what to do after it blooms, how to propagate the pups, common problems, and why this plant is perfect for beginners. Before we dive in, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We put out new plant care videos every week, and I don't want you to miss the next one. Also, drop a comment below. Have you ever owned a Guzmania? What color was it? I'd love to hear about it. Now let's get into it. First, let's talk about what makes Guzmania special. Guzmania is a member of the Bromeliad family, which also includes pineapples, air plants, and Spanish moss. It's native to the tropical rainforests of Central and South America, where it grows as an epiphyte, on trees, not in soil. Its roots are mainly for anchoring. The plant absorbs water and nutrients through its leaves and central cup. In its natural habitat, that cup fills with rainwater and catches falling leaves, which decompose and feed the plant. This is the key to understanding how to care for Guzmania at home. Now, let's talk about popular varieties. The most common is Guzmania lingulata, also known as the scarlet star. It has bright red bracts with small white or yellow flowers in the center. Guzmania torch has red and yellow flower spikes. There are also varieties with orange, pink, purple, and even deep purple bracts. Some have variegated leaves. The flowers, or more accurately, the colorful bracts, can last for 3 to 6 months. After they fade, the plant will start producing pups at the base. Now, let's start with light. Guzmania prefers bright, indirect light. It can tolerate lower light than many other bromeliads, making it a great choice for offices and rooms with less sun. An east or west-facing window is perfect. A north-facing window works too. Direct sunlight will scorch the leaves, causing brown spots. Too little light and the plant may not flower. So bright, indirect light is the goal.
Now let's talk about temperature. Guzmania is a tropical plant. It likes it warm. Keep it between 65 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It cannot tolerate temperatures below 60 degrees. Keep it away from cold drafts, air conditioning vents, and cold windowsills in winter. In warmer months, make sure it doesn't get above 90 degrees. Now let's talk about humidity. Guzmania loves humidity. In its natural habitat, humidity is often 60 to 80%. In our homes, it's often much lower, especially in winter. The signs of low humidity are brown leaf tips and edges. To increase humidity, use a humidifier near the plant, group it with other plants, or set the pot on a pebble tray filled with water. Misting helps, but the central cup method is more important. Now let's talk about watering. This is the most important part of Guzmania care. Guzmania is an epiphyte, and its roots are mainly for anchoring. The plant absorbs moisture and nutrients through its leaves and central cup. Here's how to water correctly. Keep the central cup, the rosette of leaves in the middle, filled with water. Use room temperature water. Rainwater or distilled water is best, as tap water can contain chlorine and minerals that build up. About a quarter to half full is good. Empty and refill the cup every 2 to 3 weeks to prevent stagnation and bacterial growth. Water the soil lightly about once a week, keeping it moist but not soggy. Guzmania roots are shallow and can rot if overwatered. In winter, water less and keep the cup empty if temperatures drop below 65 degrees. Use filtered or rainwater if possible. Now let's talk about soil. Guzmania needs well-draining, chunky soil. A standard potting mix is too dense. Use a mix formulated for bromeliads or orchids, or make your own. Mix equal parts bark, perlite, and peat moss or cocoa coir. This creates a light, airy mix that mimics the tree bark and debris where Guzmanias grow naturally. The pot must have drainage holes. Terracotta pots work well because they breathe. A shallow, wide pot is better than a deep one, as the roots are shallow. Now let's talk about fertilizing. Guzmania doesn't need much fertilizer. In fact, too much can burn the leaves. During spring and summer, you can feed it lightly every 2 to 4 weeks with a diluted liquid fertilizer. Use a fertilizer formulated for bromeliads or orchids, diluted to half strength. Pour it into the central cup. Do not fertilize in fall and winter. If you're unsure, don't fertilize at all. Guzmania can live on water alone. Now let's talk about what happens after flowering. This is the most important thing to understand about Guzmania. The plant flowers once in its lifetime. The colorful bracts can last for 3 to 6 months. After the bloom fades, the mother plant will start to decline. It will slowly die over the next 6 months to a year. But before it dies, it produces offsets, baby plants called pups at the base. This is the natural cycle. Don't be alarmed. The plant is not failing, it's just completing its life cycle. Now let's talk about propagating pups. This is the best way to get new plants for free. When the pups are about 1/3 to half the size of the mother plant, they are ready to be separated. They should have their own roots or root buds. Use a clean, sharp knife. Carefully cut the pup away from the mother plant, making sure it has some roots. Plant it in a small pot with fresh bromeliad mix. Water it in and keep it in a warm, humid spot. The pup will grow and flower in 2 to 3 years. You can also leave the pups attached to the mother plant for a fuller look. The mother will eventually die, leaving a cluster of pups.
Now let's talk about common problems. Let's go through them one by one. Problem 1. Brown leaf tips. Low humidity or chemicals in cap water. Increase humidity. Switch to filtered or rainwater. Problem 2. Brown spots on leaves. Too much direct sunlight. Move to a shadier spot. Problem 3. Yellow leaves. Overwatering or root rot. Let the soil dry out. Check the roots. Problem 4. No flower. Not enough light. Move to a brighter spot. Also, young plants take time. Problem 5. Mushy, rotten center. Crown rot from water sitting too long in the cup. Empty the cup. Don't refill until it dries out. Problem 6. Pests. Guzmania can get spider mites, mealybugs, and scale. Spider mites love dry conditions. Increase humidity. Use neem oil. Mealybugs look like white cotton. Wipe with rubbing alcohol. Scale looks like small brown bumps. Scrape them off. Problem 7. Root rot. Caused by overwatering or poor drainage. Signs are yellow leaves, mushy roots, and a bad smell from the soil. Take the plant out of the pot. Cut away rotten roots. Repot in fresh, dry soil. Water less. Here's where you come in. Drop a comment below. Do you have a Guzmania? What color is it? Have you ever propagated the pups? I'd love to know. Now let's talk about Guzmania in interiors. Guzmania is a stunning accent plant. Place it on a coffee table, side table, or shelf. It brings a pop of tropical color. It looks great on its own or grouped with other tropical plants like ferns, calatheas, or philodendrons. It's also a great gift plant. The long-lasting blooms make it perfect for special occasions. Now let's talk about the life cycle. A Guzmania plant takes about 2 to 3 years to mature and flower. The flower lasts for 3 to 6 months. After that, the mother plant slowly dies. During this time, it produces pups. The pups take another 2 to 3 years to flower, so you'll always have a new generation of plants.
Now let's talk about Guzmania in low light. Guzmania is one of the best flowering houseplants for low light. It can tolerate areas with less natural light, such as offices, bathrooms, and rooms with north-facing windows. In lower light, the plant may not flower as readily, but it will still grow and look beautiful. Let me give you a few quick answers to common questions. How long does Guzmania live? The mother plant lives for about 3 to 5 years, but it produces pups to continue the cycle. How often should I water Guzmania? Fill the central cup and refresh it every 2 to 3 weeks. Water the soil lightly once a week. Can I grow Guzmania in water? No, the roots need air. It's an epiphyte. It grows in soil or bark. Why are my leaves turning brown? Low humidity or too much sun. Increase humidity, move to a shadier spot. When should I separate the pups? When they are 1/3 to half the size of the mother plant and have their own roots. Can I put Guzmania outside in summer? Yes, in bright shade, no direct sun. Bring it back inside before temperatures drop below 60 degrees. Let's wrap everything up. Guzmania is a stunning, low-maintenance bromeliad. Give it bright, indirect light, keep the central cup filled with water, refresh it every 2 to 3 weeks, water the soil lightly once a week, use well-draining bromeliad or orchid mix, provide high humidity, fertilize lightly in spring and summer. The plant flowers once. After the bloom fades, the mother plant produces pups. Separate the pups and start new plants. Here's the most important thing to remember. Guzmania is a plant with a cycle. It's not dying, it's completing its life. The mother plant gives you months of color, then gives you babies. It's a gift that keeps giving. Don't throw it away after it blooms. Wait for the pups, and you'll have new plants for years to come. Before you go, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. Are you going to try a Guzmania? What color would you choose? I'd love to know. Also, what plant should I cover next? Bromeliad? Air plant? Orchid? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Take care of your plants, and they will take care of you. See you in the next video.